Hello world, welcome back to my channel, where today we will be keeping up with England and not with the bees. I know I lied. I promised I was gonna not do the Euros and I was gonna continue this up until the Premier League starts, where I could update you on transfers and stuff like that. However, I thought it'd be fun to do the Euros. Even better, I thought it'd be fun to record a video with my girlfriend. Since we recorded that special and we qualified from the group, oh, sorry, I spoiled. My bad. Recording that episode made me realize just how much I needed to explain and realize actually how much stuff there is in Football Manager that you can actually control and move. I don't remember learning this. So I think I started playing Football Manager in 2012 and I do not remember how I managed to learn it. I just remember starting it and just getting into it. Maybe there's more stuff now than I learned as time went, but who knows. So yeah, that was a really good episode. I had so much fun. It was much more fun filming with her than filming by myself. So I'm thinking I'm gonna bring her back again. I'm not gonna do it too often because I'm pretty sure she will hate me and she will hate this game at the end of it. As I mentioned, today we'll be taking on Sweden in the second round of the Euros. Since you were last here, we played the Norway game, which we won. I am not sure. We won 2-1. So, 2-1 again. This just shows that my girlfriend is as good as I am in this game after one day. So all that talk about me showing off about how much I know this game and how long I've played it to learn it, it means nothing in the end. It was 2-1, 2-1. I didn't play a rested squad. She motivated me to be like, you have to take this seriously. I played my full squad. We got 2-1 with goals from Jadon Sancho and Raheem Sterling. This game did not get off to a good start as we conceded quite early on. I was annoyed at that. I feel like the players were, they realized they were qualifying, so they didn't need to put any effort whatsoever. So after a really, I want to say loud shout at them, I did demand more. Like, what else would you do? And wait, hang on. Oh, I didn't notice. Mason Mount did a beautiful Rabona to cross to Sterling to win us the game. I told my girlfriend that I want to play Mason Mount instead of Phil Foden. And yeah, I had some blah 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 reason that I am maybe biased with a bit of more interest to play Mason Mount instead of Foden. But come on, when you do this kind of assist to win the game, you deserve to do something. You deserve to get something. Well, that put me in a good mood for this episode. So that was the single game I played in between Ukraine and now. A bunch of stuff happened for Barnet, but I'll get into that whenever we win the Euros, or maybe not. So the plan for today is to keep recording until we either win this or we get knocked out. So let's get into it. Enough talking. I'm kind of nervous. I'm hoping that my team will win. We need to win. Especially after last episode where I found out that I would not be bringing the first trophy in years. They actually won the World Cup in 2026. So I don't know why the manager left. That puts me actually in a very, very bad position. I have to win this. I'm not playing a young squad. I am playing a squad of the best players in English history. This is the golden generation, well, in 2028. With that in mind, this is not an easy game. So what we will do is I think I'll put Tomori instead of Godfrey. I trust Tomori a bit more. And again, that Chelsea bias coming through. We'll have Arnold on the right, Shaw on the left. Dewhurst, yeah, he's the only keeper that I trust. As of now, Mason Mount will keep his position. I'll actually stick him to deep line playmaker. Make him be a bit more creative. Okay, now here's the hard decision. Do I stick with Usman or do I go with Rice? You know what? I trust him. I trust him to do well. I believe in him. I believe in my boy. Up the pitch, I think I'll be sticking with my more experienced players and I'll have Rashford's, Foden, Sancho, and leading up that attack, Harry Kane. I think it's better that they start. They're proven winners both in 2028 and in real life, which is 2020 for anyone that's watching. I don't know how good this is going to be. I'm kind of nervous right now. This might not be a really good game. We might just get absolutely smacked. Phil Foden's still lucky in match sharpness. Okay, cool, whatever. Yeah, so let's get into it. So, the game is loaded. I don't see anyone special, but when you get to this part of the stage, anything can happen. Any team can beat any team. And I know that the group of death kind of helped me by collecting all the best players and all the best teams in one group. But yeah, still doesn't mean anyone can win. Remember Denmark? Remember Greece? Let's go into our dressing room. Man, I was really impressed by the team talks my girlfriend had. Oh man, when she did her big speech, I really wanted to get on the pitch myself. I wanted to jump into the computer screen and play and win the game. That's how good she is. I think in my head, it was just quite simple. I never took it as far as she did. That just shows us sometimes we take this game for granted. I'm going to take a play from her book and go passionate and ask the guys to show me what they can do to keep our run going. Yeah, okay, she did much better. The English FA just called and I think they want her back instead of me. Great start to the episode. I'm going to do my individual team talk again. I love how they do that. And yeah, okay, much better. Okay, they're a bit more motivated. So this will be our tunnel interview. I certainly hope that Jadon Sancho can keep this up. He's been playing quite well for my team. He's not been scoring as many goals, but again, as with pretty much Ektov and Bratu, they don't need to be scoring the goals. They just need to be carrying the team forward. Okay, so that's done. Yeah, so as I was saying about Jadon Sancho, he doesn't need to be scoring every game. He's the man that brings the ball forward most of the time. He's the one that keeps making plays. Yeah, hopefully this will be a good game. I mean, good. I haven't conceded within the first 10 minutes, he says as a highlight begins. Let's see what happens there. You know, it's been quite interesting that we've played quite a good football. I like the fact that England plays the ball around. It's quite nice to actually see quite good football. And oh my god, Marcus Rashford is amazing. Marcus Rashford is actually amazing. Wow. Yeah, so this is the golden generation. This is what, you know, Frank Lampard, Steven Gerrard, Beckham couldn't do. They couldn't do what these guys are doing. I don't know. Maybe it's just Football Manager being too crazy about it. I think, you know, honestly, in my opinion, they are pretty good as a team. But I do think, especially with United, they're much better than they are in Football Manager. So in Football Manager, United are much better than they actually are in the world. Because every time I start to say United are a force to be reckoned with. But yeah. Well, we scored in the first 10 minutes. That's a really good start. I'm really proud with the way they've been playing. And I'm happy that they haven't had any shots on target or pretty much anything. You know, it's been quite slow and quite boring, I'll say. But, you know, I'd rather see nothing and us win it 1-0 than us lose 2-1. And yeah, so that brings us to halftime. I think this goes quite quickly, doesn't it? I guess time flies when you're having fun. So let's bring it up. To be fair, let's say that they play well, but there's still room for improvement. Okay, no, you know what? Can I just call her back? I think my girlfriend needs to come back because these players are not responding whatsoever. I don't think they care. You know, I think I should bring it back because nothing's been happening, right? I need to prove them that I'm a better man manager than my girlfriend is, right? Come on, guys. You're too motivated. Okay, I think they're just in their heads a bit. What do I think the second half is gonna bring? Hopefully, much the same. Wow, that's great. Man, I think they should hire me as a pundit. They should really hire me as a pundit. I just bring so much more stuff to the game. And yeah, so straight out of the gates, we carry the ball forward with Harry Kane. To be fair, that did look like it's outside the box. But, you know, VAR. Let's see what they show. Let's see what they show. Yeah, it's a free kick. Okay. But to be fair, ooh, could be a red card as well. That might make it much easier. No, he just sent him away and nothing happened. Nothing happened. You know what? I'll actually slow it down because I cannot comprehend what's going on. It is way too quick. It is actually way too quick. Okay. Where we have the ball again. And now see, it's actually more controlled now. I can actually see what's happening with Jadon Sancho running a full... Ooh. So this is what I talk about. The most important part for me is wingers who can carry the ball forward and create something. They don't have to create all the chances, but they just need to bring the ball back up and potentially let Foden or Mount help out and do an assist. And Rashford makes a corner. Chilwell does make a run. Crosses to Harry Kane. And this is why you pick Harry Kane. This is why you pick Harry Kane. The man comes up in all the big games. I'm really happy with him. Even in real life. You know, I love Harry Kane as a striker. He's an amazing striker. However, for England, especially in the recent cups, I don't know why, but he's just a penalty guy. And you know, it might be quite an unpopular opinion, but he's not ready to become an English legend. And I don't mean a legend of English football. I mean legend for the English national team. Because he hasn't really done anything special. I don't think he's done anything special. Right, I'm going to demand more. I know it's 2-0. Okay, let's actually pause and make a substitution as well. I said let's bring Aaron's on because I don't have much choice. Let's also bring Foden. And Jadon Sancho hasn't been playing too well. Let's bring Timotale. Timotale may be gone from Barnet, but he's still in my heart. It's my fault that I lost him. But yeah, so as I'm saying about Harry Kane, he's a legend of English football, but he's not a legend of the national team. In this game, oh yeah. On Football Manager, oh yeah, 100%. But especially in the last World Cup, it was just penalties. He didn't do anything special. He didn't carry the team. It was someone doing something. Harry Kane gets a penalty and then wins the Golden Boot with, was it 5 or 6 penalties? I don't know. I just find it ridiculous. But again, just saying, he's an amazing striker. I love him. I'd want him for my team. And I don't mean Barnet because we have great strikers. Juanino, don't worry. I'm not kicking you out for Harry Kane, especially that he's 34. So for the second half, I think we've been doing quite well. We've been controlling the ball. We've been bossing Sweden around. And yeah, I just love the passing we do, he says as the ball gets misplaced. I think I should stop saying that. Every time I do it, we either lose the ball, and just concede, or we do nothing with the attack. But it is much more interesting. So if I am going to add some Timotale. See? Yeah. If I'm going to add a highlights thing to it, It's not going to be like a 10-second thing. It's probably going to be much longer now because there's been highlights in this game. We've been creating. We've been doing stuff. I'm proud. I'm proud of the team. Oh, I'm proud of the team. I wonder who we're going to get next at this rate. I wonder who we're going to get next. I don't think I'm going to jinx it. Not going to lie to you. At this rate we're playing, Sweden hasn't made a single shot. I mean, they might have, but they haven't created any chances. Oh, great play over the box. Harry Kane. Nothing happens. Rashford trips over the ball, but then he collects the ball again. What's happening? What is happening? Oh, what's happening? Why? Oh, I love the way the 3D animations work in this game. It's a bit crazy. It's just players doing all sorts of things, and the mistake from the keeper. Timatelli running one-on-one, and he tries to place it, and a great save by the keeper. Great save by the Swedish keeper. Wow. He's keeping the score respectable, even though he did mess up, so I guess he kind of made up for his mistake. But yeah, I need to win. I need to win the Euros with England. And I just need to keep winning. I'm really excited now, but the problem with this team is the fact that I don't know why, but there's not many players that are ready to replace. I was going to say, there's not many players that are going to replace this the current generation. And then Timatelli scores. The Arsenal regen becoming a Barnet, I want to say legend. He hasn't played as much. But a Barnet, he's Barnet born and bred. We knew that he was a fan. He was supporting them when they were down Vanarama National. I'm going to actually praise them. I am going to praise them. Hello, button. I praise them. Hopefully they'll like it. They'll all come. No, they're fired up. But yeah, I was going to say there's not many young players out there in the save, at least, that can replace the current English generation. I don't know why. I don't know why this happened. That's why my team is the average age of 28. You still have Harry Kane, Sterling, and all the rest playing. There's a few players once in there. So Usman, Atale, Stephen Dean, not Sean. Sorry, Stephen. And hopefully for the World Cup or for the next tournament that we do, we can actually find some newer, younger English regens with. To be fair, if Atale keeps running this, I'm gonna stop talking about having players not good enough to replace the current generation. And time is trickling away, I think. Yeah, it's trickled away. We won. They had 2 shots on target. Not worthy of a replay. And we won. Okay, that is much better. 2-1, 2-1, and 3-0. I think they deserve to be praised. They deserve to be placed. They played really well. We played comfortably. No stress. I was just sitting on my lounge chair enjoying myself. Drinking some, water, because I can't be drinking anything else. But this is quite a nice game. Much more things happened in this game than in the previous 2 games combined. And yeah, so let's take a look at the inbox. Maybe we can see who we've been drawn against. Wait, we played against Norway. We got drawn against Norway again. I like that. I actually like it. So let's look at the draw. So we have Ukraine playing Spain. Italy will be playing Portugal. So it's another 2 strong teams potentially cancelling each other out. You got France versus Scotland. Ooh, Scotland has made it far. Nice. That's pretty good. And Norway and England. So with that being said, I'm in the quarterfinal. Now, it is important not to get ahead of ourselves because Norway has quite some good players. Especially now. Do you remember Odegaard? Do people remember... Wow, I was going to say do people remember, and then I forgot. Do people remember Haaland? Yeah. So these are the players that created so many problems for them in my game, in the group stages. So now hopefully we learn from our mistakes and we destroy them. We need to destroy them. Right, with that being said, I'll see you back just before the game.